Hi everyone, old and new, and there's a few of those of late. Thank you very much for joining us. This is just a little update from the world of the Other-Windsors. There's just a little thing we need to do before we head off on our next trip.
I don't know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going.
So as a little follow-on from last year's video when Bernie chopped this bench seat into half so we could access just this bit without having to lift the whole bench, because Blue's quite often sitting on here. What was happening was when I put foodstuffs in this end, like bread and crisps and just things like that, but what was happening was they were kind of migrating this way to where all our little bits and junky pieces are, our non-food. So as usual, Bernie put his thinking cap on and thought might be better if we put some sort of divider along here, and then we can divide our food stuff away from the other bits and bobs. So this is what he's come up with.
It didn't take a miracle to work out that you needed it, obviously. But, well, it's just basically a piece of plywood, just cut to the height, obviously, and the width, and two pieces of 3/4 by a 1/2 inch strips, one down either side. But on the top, I've put a piece of
Is that like conduit?
it's like conduit cabling cover, just to protect the top, but also so you don't catch your hands on it, basically.
Because if anybody will, it'll be me.
And then some fancy screws.
Yeah,
looks
posh.
Look a bit posh. And then that'll basically then will go in and slot between the two.
Yeah. And then that'll stop
Like
everything
so.
migrating either from that cupboard into that cupboard or that cupboard into that cupboard.
And it's just then going to be screwed in from the side. Two screws in either side, just screwed in like so.
Perfect. And we'll give it a go because we're going away shortly and it's going to get a good test because we're going to be away for 2 weeks if not longer. So it can be removed if it doesn't work.
Well, it should do.
It should do, yeah. Brilliant. So
just keep the bread and the cereal and everything.
The biscuits.
And the biscuits.
It was my my stackers that kind of sort of disappeared between the two things, and Blue was sat on the top and I was rooting around and I just couldn't get to them. And you can't be having your stackers out of reach and your biscuits and your cakes.
No, this is basically a storage
It's
for
it's
your heating,
it's the cupboard
cables.
we're going to go through, isn't it, before we go away and decide do we need it, isn't it really?
Yeah.
But that's also where we just bought an EcoFlow. Only for winter use, just to give us a few short blasts on a fan heater, because can you believe it, Bernie, it's going to be 2 degrees again when we go away. I thought we'd seen the end of the cold weather. So
I don't think so.
I'll get out your way, because this isn't helping you, it's hindering you.
No, it's okay, just 4 screws to put in and
Hey presto, as we always say, what is it?
job's a good one,
Job's a good one.
hopefully.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you back out on our next adventure very soon.